Let's get straight to the point. The reason you do not have what it is that you want is because you don't actually believe it's yours. It all comes down to your beliefs. We live in a world, and we all think that we live in just one world, when in fact we don't. We live in each of our own specific worlds. You live in your own world. I live in my own world. Your mom lives in her own world. Your best friend lives in their own world. Your dog lives in his own world. Everyone that exists on this planet, we all have our own world. Why? Because we have had our own little beliefs. We have had our own experiences. And these experiences and exposures and people and places that have been really prominent in our lives have developed what I call your default program. This is a subconscious program, a subset of the whole universal world that becomes the world that you live in, how you believe the world works, how you believe things are possible, how you believe you can get what it is that you want. It is different than everybody else's, which is why I am here to help you with your specific default program. We need to make sure that we work on yours because we don't live in one world. There isn't just one end-all be-all belief system that you have to just enter into and you get what it is that you want. We have to work with you specifically, because we cannot experience anything that is outside of our beliefs, which is why your world looks different than my world, because my beliefs are different than yours. I believe in different things than you do, which is why things come to me in a different way than they'll come to you. That's why manifesting is magical. Why there isn't a formula for every single person, just like there isn't a specific diet for every single person. Even if you follow paleo, keto, vegan, whatever, you're still morphing it to you, what you like, what your body needs. It's not a one size fits all no matter what. The same goes for your beliefs. So understand, first and foremost, you don't live in the same world that anyone else does. Not even your partner or your kids. You live in a different world than they do. And that's a really important piece to accept right off the bat. From there, it's now important that you accept that not everyone has one mind. You do not have one mind. You have layers to your mind. You have your personal mind, which is the ego part of you, which is your default program, which is that mental chatter that just automatically goes throughout your day and it never stops talking. It has so much noise. Above that, you have your intellectual mind. This is the mind that creates formulas. This is the mind that creates rocket ships and is very intellectual and analytical and has math involved and why we can make decisions and consciously be able to create. So it's more in your conscious mind. And then above that is your highest conscious, which is also known as your intuition. This is the piece and part of you that knows how to create worlds. It knows where you are and how to get you where you need to be. We want to spend most of our time up here. We want to lessen our time in our personal mind, which is why we have to understand the next component of our mind, which is the difference between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. You have so many layers to your mind, just like you have so many layers to your world. It's not just one size fits all. I just really want to make this clear so that you can stop beating your head against the wall being like, am I not normal? Is this not working out for me? Is something wrong? Nothing is wrong. It's just no one has really explained to you. There's so many different layers to what's happening in your world. And it's not just one little thing. So you're okay. You're not crazy. It's just understanding that there's so many different layers to this. So your subconscious mind is your default program. It's the system that you have coded throughout your entire life, and you live by this code. If you believe something, it's in this system and you will experience it. You cannot experience anything that you do not believe, and what you believe will turn into an expectation, and whatever you expect is what you will continually create, which is why you're not getting what it is that you want if you're not changing your default program. At least you're not getting what you want fast because you haven't worked on this one critical component. Your subconscious mind will hinder everything every single time. It's below your conscious. So consciously, you can say, I am a millionaire. I am going for this. This is mine. I get to have it. Subconsciously, you go, but I'll see it when I believe it. I don't really know if that could happen for me. This is my story. Okay. This is what happened for me. I had these big audacious dreams, but I wasn't getting the results. So I was thinking, oh, okay, I got to work harder. I worked harder and I still wasn't getting the results because I hadn't changed the state. I hadn't changed my belief system. It always comes down to your belief system. Your subconscious mind houses your beliefs, and your subconscious mind doesn't reason. It just accepts whatever you feed it. It doesn't have a rational component to it. It doesn't know if what you're saying is true or not. It just accepts it as it is because it's your loyal servant. So it doesn't know how to be rational. It doesn't know if what you're saying is true or not. It can't differentiate between your imagination or between reality. It's just programming or coding in whatever it is that you're getting or whatever it is that you're giving to it in this moment. So if you're saying, I'm going to be a millionaire, this is what I'm calling in, I'm wanting my dream partner, he's on his way, she's on his way, I'm getting this, you are saying to your subconscious, I'm getting this. So your subconscious mind is coding in, creating that system, we are getting this, which means we don't have it yet. But because your subconscious mind can't be rational, it's constantly computing to you, we don't have this yet, we don't have this yet, we want this, but we don't have this yet. So what you want always eludes you. It always exists somewhere you're not because of the way that you've programmed it into your subconscious. This is why tapping into the end scene is the most important thing that you can do. I have that free resource. If you haven't been exercising it every single day, make sure that you spend time here. It is the game changer. It is the needle mover. It is how we start to end our dismay because we start vibrating from the idea that we already are it. We see ourselves in this visualization. It's really important that you see yourself here. It's not just this vision, it's you in it. You're feeling it, you're witnessing it, you're tasting it, you're touching it, you're sounding like it. This is so critical. So once you get here, your subconscious mind starts identifying this as a memory, not as a wish. And when it becomes a memory of your future, it thinks that it's already happened, and that is what will be something that you experience. You're no longer fighting against the grain of trying to make it happen, even though your subconscious mind is fighting against it. All of this is coming together just by changing your vibrational identity, your default identity. So your subconscious mind always accepts what you give it, and it always remains in the present. So whatever it is that you're wanting, you have to say it in the present tense. You have to believe that you're in this visualization, in this end scene, in the present moment. Okay, so at the end of the day, the only reason you're not getting what it is that you want is because your default program doesn't believe it's already yours. It doesn't believe it's already happened. You haven't coded it in a way that your default goes, yep, I identify with this. This is our normal. And this is what we need to shift. Listening to every single one of these videos, committing to changing your default training, making time for this will change your entire life. It's really important that we start here because if your subconscious mind doesn't believe in it, it thinks it's in the future, it will always remain in the future. It only acts in the present. Change that subconscious program, your default identity, because once you do and you believe that it's yours, it comes to you instantly. All you have to do is just believe that it's already yours and you get it. It can't be anywhere else. That is the law. You are so powerful. I'm so proud of you. Keep working on this. You get what it is that you want. You're so close to that breakthrough. Do not give up. Keep listening to every single one of my videos. We're going to push you in a direction that will let you have and receive everything that it is that you desire.